Hi, welcome back to I'm Powered by Love TV. Josh here again with Soul Scopes. We are doing Taurus Decan 3 today. So those are birthdays from May 11th to the 21st. I want to welcome you guys here with us today. Anyone new here today, I want to welcome you in here. We do our channeled Akashic record readings for your horoscopes. And these are the energies from moving forward here from October 1st to 15th. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that and the shifts. And also, I do want to remind you guys here, if you did sign up for the free readings here in your emails, check those because you might have won. If you did win, book it. That way we can give you that free 10-minute reading. It's free. Nothing else to it. And if you're new, down below. So we'll go ahead and get started with our Taurus friends here. Decan 3s. Feeling some heart chakras lit up. You guys seem to be trying to do a lot. You're trying to really make these massive leaps right now. And bobbing back and forth, and it feels very, very unrestful. And your heart's not in it because you don't believe that these leaps that you're going to make are actually going to make the changes that you want. And it's a hard thing to wrap your head around because you have power, and it is your mind and the energies that come with it. So as you formulate and these energies and the things that you're doing in multiple areas of your life, it seems to be literally every aspect. Shifting of friends, shifting of this, shifting of job, shifting of finances, shifting of family, and just everything seems to be moving a lot. Everything around you is like you're standing in, if you've seen any motion picture, and a lot's buzzing around in a city, everything's and you're just standing there. And you're trying to make decisions and these changes, and you don't necessarily know where to begin because you don't believe in yourself to be able to make these changes come to fruition. And so this point of staying centered, listening, opening up your heart so that way you can listen, because right now it's very pulled in all these directions. Sitting with yourself again, staying centered, and allowing that to marinate and find that, self-confidence again. Because you're comparing how others are moving around you. You're comparing how they have this and they have this and they have that, and you're not enjoying what you've created. You're so focused on all the moving parts around you that you're not focused on yourself. And so staying in that centered space for yourself is definitely going to be a start here. We're going to go right into our soul message. I like to call these our soul message cards. Because they have that message for you. They want to tell you, all right, this is going to be a time to recenter your intentions with this full moon. This is going to be a time to formulate where you actually want to move. Not, move physically, but move your energies towards what you want to do in correlation with personal growth, job, finances, and it seems to be relationships as well. So listening and being guided and staying centered and staying in that peaceful flow, stepping back from the buzzing of everyone else around you and not comparing, because that comparing is destroying your self-confidence. It's constantly tearing at it, and your ego is just feeding it and telling you, yeah, you ain't got that. You can't do what they're doing. Why are you even trying to do this? Why are you even thinking about that? Why are you even making these plans and trying to manifest these things? Don't even bother. Like, look at them. They're already light years ahead of you. And you're hearing, is trying to be supportive and congratulating, but you're just kind of sitting there when you go home and dwelling on, wow, I'm only at this point and this thing. And you got to recognize that everyone moves at their own pace. And you heard it before, saying you're aware of that, but you continue to allow your ego to down talk you and allow your ego to say, yeah, you can't move there, or you can't. How are you going to do that when they're already doing this and you're here and you're not even close to there? And so when you begin this self work, this soul work, and listening to the heart and the higher self as they give you these messages, we're going to get into the guides here as well. Then they will bring those answers down to you. And it's funny because the reason I'm laughing is this first card is literally ask your soul. Sit with it. Stay in that centered space, that peaceful, blissful space, and allow them to come down into you and give you those messages of where to begin moving your energy. Don't jump into that crazy busy street. Don't be trying to do a no frogger shit right now. This is not the time to do that. This is a time to stay centered, sit there. I love this card too. Expand your awareness of the self. Expand the awareness of the powers of the manifestations that you have and who you are, so that way you can better formulate and better communicate with them. And it'll allow you to heal that self-confidence. They'll give you these little insights of, hey, that's your ego. Don't listen to that. That's your ego. They'll shout it out. They'll shout it out. Like, hey, start calling it out. Hey, that's it right there. That's it. That's not true. That ain't true either. And your guides here, we're going to go to our keepers. Keepers of the light cards. Your guides here are going to be the ones to aid with your higher self, as our higher self works with multitudes of different energies, teachers, masters, ancestrals, crossover loved ones. They all work together to help you, especially in times of needs, when you begin to expand and listen and really hear the deeper meaning and deeper message of the healing that's needed. You'll see, yes, this comparison, this is destroying my self-confidence. It's causing me to doubt my actual ability to create the life that I want. I love these people. We're going to just jump right in. Almoira, like I said, awakening presence. Knowing that you are protected in this time, to take this time to yourself and stay in that seat and pull this awareness through. So it says the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love is what he's coming to say. The next one here is Melchizedek. He seems to be all about these energies right now in October. Now, Melchizedek for you is that learning, which goes right back to the expansion. It's going to help you expand into that, so that way when you begin to ask your soul for guidance and insights and things, it's going to allow you to hold that vibration, so that way you don't get tricked by the ego again into falling into these cobwebs that we still have. That seems like some new new created webs. So they're going to help you destroy and reshift these energies. The last one here is Paul the Venetian. He wants me to read this one. So share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. That just comes with a belief in yourself. Paul the Venetian here. seated right at the heart, just like I talked about in the beginning. This is all coming from your heart. You've been hurting yourself, hurting your heart with all this comparisons and self-doubts and disbeliefs and all these things. So stay in this time, stay centered, stay with yourself, really begin to, just like the first one board, ask your soul, what is needed for me at this time? Is the healing, so that I can hear the direction that I need to put my energy, so that I can have this job that I want, I can manifest this portion. I can gain this loving relationship right here that I've been so yearning for, or I can heal the relationship that I'm currently in because I see that it's slowly falling apart because I'm comparing myself with other relationships around me. So stay in that state. And that's going to wrap it up here for our Taurus Decan 3. So I do want to appreciate you guys tuning in here. If this does resonate with you, please check out some of our workshops we do have, and our coaching will help you begin to break these down and allow you to tune into your higher self and get those downloads and those messages. So I do want to appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't yet, sign up down below for a free reading. I will send those to you. If you want here, check your email so we can get those scheduled. And for those that like, subscribe, and share our content here, we want to thank you. We want to send love, so that way we did create this YouTube exclusive reading, 30 minutes here with a good discount down below. If you want to hear more from your personal Akashic records, go ahead and sign up for that if you need that right now and that resonates with you. So we do hope to hear from you guys, and thanks again for tuning in. Taurus Decan 3. Josh sending love and light. Sign out.